Yes! Hello again to all my friends. I'm glad you've come to play. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, I have a few little new things here. Not much, but little tiny little surprises, but nothing earth-shattering, but hopefully you'll enjoy them. And I'm so glad that you came to visit and to hang out with me on New Year's Eve. I think we're going to have some fun. I mean, we'll talk about the usual stuff and maybe some unusual stuff as well. So, how is everybody? Is everybody having a good last day of 2024? I hope so. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you and see what in the world you think your best moment of 2024 was. What was it? What was the best thing for you personally that happened for you in 2024? Would love to hear you. Oh, hey, look. Hey, Colleen, nice to see you. How are you? Good to meet you in the chat, in the ether. Nice to see you. Happy New Year to you there in North Carolina. And say hello to Megan when you get a chance. I don't know if she's ever been to one of my streams. It would be fun. Don't know. It would be great. If she's around there, tell her to drop in. Would love to see her. We've got all kinds of great folks here. The usual suspects and more. That's good. Let's see. Oh, this is good. This is good. Caden says, my best moment was finding how to love myself. This is good. This is great, as a matter of fact. Not just good, it's great. We have to respect ourselves and love ourselves and take care of ourselves, and as we take care of other people as well. And that's good. That's awesome. That is definitely an excellent thing to have happened. Let's see here. Oh, cool. Chloe Renee, hey, how are you? Says, my best moment of 2024 was when I met C. Thomas Howell. Excellent. That's great. Was that at a convention or just somewhere out in the street maybe? I don't know. I do not know. Cethos, as I have called him. It's my own personal nickname for him. Cethos. C. Thomas Howell. He did something recently, a film recently that I wanted to see, and he looks like really scary in it. Would love to see that. And Cold Summer says, hey, Cold Summer, have you ever met or worked with Steve Whitmire? I haven't worked with him, but I have met him a couple of times at conventions, and he's such a great guy. Really great guy. He kind of personifies the whole Henson vibe. He really does. He's such a good guy. So creative, so funny. And he's a good hugger, I have to say. And I'm an expert on such things, so there you go. Let's see here. Let's see. Juliet says, my favorite thing in 2024 was I saw Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I hope you enjoyed that. It looks like it was fun. Looks like it was fun. Paul says, my best moment from this year was put together your parents' anniversary. That's great. Like a celebration. Awesome. That's a very worthy cause. That's great. For Sean, it was, hey Sean, the road trip that he took with his parents in November. Excellent. More family stuff. This is good. Anthony says, getting a new iPad. For one, there's more good stuff there, I can tell. Let's see here. Also, Ryan says, hi, Ryan. Ryan says, Happy New Year, Eve, Mr. Bob West. I'm celebrating New Year Eve. Yay. Welcome. Always good to have you here. Yes, indeed. And James says, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of 2024. It is indeed. Oh my goodness. And Zeke says the best moment was becoming a clown. That's great. Love that. Or becoming a friend of a clown or something. As the clown ethos says that we have a clown, or we, not that we are a clown, but we know a clown or something. It's an interesting thing. I love that. I love that kind of philosophy. Let's see. James says, I would say getting a job. This is good. Always good. Awesome, awesome. Duncan says, Happy New Year, Barney, Pasquale, and Jasper. And we all say hello. Yes. Tammy says, the Polar Express ride. Oh, that's great. I haven't heard about that. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Emmeline, nice to have you here as always. Can't wait to see the ball drop in an hour, Bob. Are you going to watch the New York City ball drop? We're going to have our own kind of little ball drop here, so I'll have my hands full, and I won't be watching. But hopefully our little countdown will sync up with theirs pretty well. There's a little lag in the system, so you just never know. Never know. Let's see. You know what? I have. Speaking of one of those little surprises, I have a thing here that shows now the chat. Oh, look at there. Look at there. This is the chat. Now, the chat, the Restream chat thing, the Restream has a kind of a deal with Facebook and YouTube, and they, I think they only get to send out to folks like me who are streaming a certain number of messages, streaming messages like the ones you're seeing here. And so that means that I think that was the reason over the last month or so that the chat has been kind of cutting out on me. So hopefully they are loaded for bear at Restream tonight, because everybody's streaming right now, I'm pretty sure, over the next 4 hours, 4 or 5 or 6. So hopefully they've got enough credit for all these chat messages. There it is. Almost like we're on Twitch. Let's see here. Bunch of stuff on. Yeah, and we've got both YouTube and Facebook, and that's working. And Z-Dog says, "Where's Barney?" Here I am. Hi there. Hello, everybody. Happy almost New Year. How about a hug? What do you say? Yes? Okay, here we go. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. What a great group hug. Thanks, everybody. Oh, boy, oh, boy. We're going to have some fun. I think we already are, aren't we? Yes, I am. Oh, good. See you in a bit. Bye. All right. Yes, indeed. Lots of comments. Happy New Year's, Barney. Yes. So I'm hoping that all of our comments are going to be seen. This won't stay up. This won't stay up all the time. It'll get a little busy. So, so you can see how quickly comments go by. I know there are folks who think that sometimes they're maybe getting ignored, but you can see how many comments are going. Right now, we only have 65 people in the chat. I know there's a lot of people who are out doing something for New Year's, and so they're not here right now. And most of the time, we have about 90 or 100, sometimes more than 100 people in the chat. So you can see how quickly it's popping up right now and how quickly it moves. And this is why I depend on Emmy to send me suggestions for things that I might want to point out or answer and that sort of thing. So again, I am not trying to ignore you. If you don't get your question answered, it's not possible to answer every question or react to every comment. So we do our best, though. And yeah, I mean, it's so great to have you here as always. I think what else? Let's see. There were some other things that people dig. Yes, Happy New Year's. Yes. Also, there's some interesting things that people have done this year. And yes, fireworks. That's good. People are seeing fireworks. Been seeing fireworks over the last over the last few hours. This is excellent. Very good. And okay, I think I'm a little caught up here. All right. And Blake, always apologetic. Blake says, "Hey Bob, sorry I'm late. That's okay. It's all right. We weren't talking about you or anything. We weren't really talking about Blake, were we? Okay, good. We weren't talking about you, Blake. Glad you're here. You're never too late to come in to the stream. All right, let's see here. Something else. Oh, Duncan's got a good question. Hey, Bob West, have you been to the Rose Parade? And the answer to that is no, I have not. I have only ever watched it on television. I mean, it's a big thing. It's a really big thing, and kind of crowded, and you have to line up, and you have to have for the really good seats. You have to kind of it's like having season tickets to a major league ball team of some kind. You kind of have to have your tickets way beforehand to get a decent seat in bleachers and stuff. So it's a little, it's a little hard to get there, but I know a lot of people who make the effort and really enjoy it, and they have especially if it's a family tradition of going, and I love that, love that, love that. What else? So we're getting all kinds of questions, and I think maybe. Is chat still going? There it is. Yes, good. There we go. So, let's see. Here's some questions. All right. I have to remember. I've got the chat in three places on two different screens right now, so I have to remember which place to click or tap or swipe. James asks, "Hey Bob West, have you been to Florida before?" I have. I've been to Florida several times, especially to conventions. One time I went there to record. Was it once or twice? We went to Florida to record at Disney for the Chuck E. Cheese shows. Went with. I went there. Let's see. When was that? Duncan Brannon was with me on that trip, as I recall, and we went to Disney World together. That was great on our day off. Very hot and humid day. But yeah, and I've always enjoyed the shows that I've done in Florida. I think I've done 3 shows in Florida, and had a great time. Always fun. Always fun. Let's see now. And let's see. I have to find this. And Brandon says, "Bob West, are you going to count down the new year?" Yes, that's what we're going to do. In about 45 minutes or so, we will see the new year coming in. Emmy, of course, who is my moderator, fabulous moderator, one of my fabulous moderators, is here. And Emmy is, of course, living in the future. She's already in 2025. She has a TARDIS, as you know. And she goes, where she wants in time and space. And so she's in 2025 over there in Australia, over down in Australia, and is talking to me on texts and feeding me little bits and pieces and giving me grief and sending me stars. Thank you, Emmy. Emmy sent me 200 stars. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. She supports me through stars and by helping me out as a moderator. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Here's a good point. Tim Walker says, "Everyone who's drinking, please have a designated driver. Call a cab, call an Uber, or a Lyft." Yes, please do. Please, please, please. Yes, very important. Want you to stay safe. Let me see here. I'm going to look at this. SA2, hello! Have you ever visited Australia and met any children's performers there? I have been into Australia. I've been to Sydney, and we had a great time there. We were doing some promotional stuff with Barney way back when. And, Sydney's such a great city. So beautiful, the Opera House, the bridge, all that stuff. Had a wonderful time. Ate awesome food, shrimp on the Barbie. we did that thing. We were taken to a we had dinner at several places. We there and also in New Zealand when we were there. Uh, in Aotearoa, and we had a great time there as well with the Kiwis. And I just love it when we go someplace and everybody's so hospitable and treats us like family. It was so great. We had such a great time touring. Um, so yeah, so it's awesome. All right, da-da-da-bum. Let's see what else here. Jody Benson. Yes, I have met Jody Benson. I have indeed, indeed, indeed. Let's see here. I have to look for my. Hmm. Yes. Brandon. Hey, Brandon's Video Game Corner. Have you met Jody Benson, the voice of Ariel? Yes, I have. Once or twice, or maybe 3 times at shows and elsewhere. And she is wonderful, an awesome person, and a fun person to meet at pop culture conventions. So if you ever get to a show or see a show where she's appearing, do go by and say hello and tell her I said hello because she's awesome. She really is awesome. So who else? Hmm. Questions. Yes. All right. I'll look for this one. And Paul says, "What is your New Year's resolution, Bob?" I have several New Year's resolutions. I think I was talking about this the other night. One of them is to network more for business, and another is to reach out doing that, and also to reach out and to friends that I haven't seen in a while, or talked to in a while, and get out and have some social time, which I have not had much of over the last couple of years, for various reasons. So I want to see my friends and hang out and have some fun, and see my family because it's been too long since I saw them, and I have plans to see them this coming year for sure, for sure. What else? We've got. Cold Summer asked, "Have you watched Bluey?" I have watched Bluey. Really funny show. Very funny show. Very cute. Kind of irresistible, those characters and all the action and the voices and everything. Pretty great. Pretty great. I know there are some parents who have actually said they're not really happy about the amount of pushback that the little ones give the adults, which is kind of, I don't disagree with what they're saying. I can kind of see that. There's the kids are pretty much loose cannons a lot of times. But I still love the show. It's not exactly something that models the best behavior for kids. I don't want to be judgmental, but yeah, but it's just so cute and so funny. It's really hard to resist. To me, it's almost like it's better for adults than it is for kids in a way. Ugh. Yes. What else here? I have. I have things that are popping up on my screen like mad. Let's see. Questions. And I'm looking for this and that. What else? And Lyndon asks a question that is almost a frequently asked question, and that is, have you ever thought about having guests on these live streams? And of course the answer is yes, absolutely. I am planning on doing that at some point. I am not necessarily going to do that within the next month or so, but I'm working on it. There are technical things that you have to do to make sure that works, and it's but I am going to do that when I can. I'm thinking also that I may do just a regular old podcast thing or a video podcast, a vlog, and have guests on there. So pre-recorded videos, pre-recorded interviews and stuff, and put those out because doing interviews live can be, some people don't like to do their interviews live. They would rather do their interviews, just kind of more relaxed and kind of just get it recorded, and then we can clean it up, edit it, if there's any talking over each other and that sort of thing, and And so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do plan on doing that during the new year sometime. Hopefully in the first half of the year, first few months of the year. So we will see. And thank you for that question because I need people to remind me of that so that it's one of the things on my to-do list. One of the things on my to-do list. Let's see here again. Oh yes, and somebody mentioned Cheryl Leach's birthday. As a matter of fact, I think that is today, isn't it? Cheryl Leach, happy birthday, Cheryl. Love you. I believe it is today. And so, Cheryl Leach, Barney's mom, as everybody says, as everyone says. So the wonderful creator of Barney and the creator of Barney's whole world. Let's see. Let's see here. Also, Brandon Smith. Uh-oh, just don't have Bradley Freeman Jr. as a guest. Yep, no competition here. Be nice now, or I won't have you as a guest. Now, behave. Oh, behave. Oh, behave, baby. Gotta be nice. Okay, so let's see. Have you met? Lots of folks. Have you met Jeff Bennett? Whoops. And yes, happy day of your birth, Cheryl Leach. Yes, indeed, to everyone there. I love how this scrolls right underneath my cursor here, my pointer. All right, next we have. Well, I was going to answer this question. And have you ever met Jeff Bennett at the con you went to? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do believe he was at the last one I was at. And great to meet him. Awesome to meet him. So funny. Voice of Johnny Bravo. That's right. And as I recall, Jeff, I believe, was the voice of Baloney on Baloney and Kids, wasn't he? Yes? If I'm not mistaken. So yeah, very much fun. So good to meet him. And we were talking about that. That was awesome. What else? What else going on? Yes, Jinx. Okay. I owe Emmy a Coke. What's next? Let's see. So many questions. So little time. We've only got 64 people in here. I mean, it's normally 100. And you can see how quick these questions are coming. So yeah, I do have to have Emmy to help me out on all this stuff. Let's see here now. Next. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Cheryl. Yes, Colleen, thank you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. They would say happy birthday, Barney Mom. Yes. Animaniacs, that's right. What next? And Emmy says, Bob has a cell of Baloney and Kids, IRC. Yes, you recall correctly. I have 2 cells from that. I should shoot a picture of that and show it sometime because it's a 2-cell setup in a frame. And it is, one is everybody standing around with Baloney, the kids standing around with Baloney and singing. And then I believe the next one is where the anvil is about to hit Baloney's head. Funny stuff. Violent, but still funny. It is a parody. The thing is that, it's Animaniacs and everybody's okay in the end. There's never any real damage. That's the thing. Good old-fashioned fun. What else? What else? We have, and again, frequently asked questions. We have folks are often asking me, do you have behind-the-scenes footage from a particular episode, or this or that movie or video or something? And the answer to that is almost always no. There's a very, very limited amount of behind-the-scenes footage that I have. There are very, I still have probably an hour and a half worth, maybe out there, but it's only from the Barney's Great Adventure, the movie, and from maybe one or two episodes of PBS. Otherwise, I really don't have much behind the scenes footage. But on the other hand, on the other hand, at some point, I'm hoping to get together with. I keep talking about this, and I haven't done it yet. To get together with Stephen White, who has, I know he's got behind the scenes footage from PBS, possibly more than I do, and from other episodes that I haven't shot BTS. So I need to talk to him, and I need to get together with him, and we need to start putting that stuff out. Other questions, yeah, because like I say, it is limited, but we'll do our best to get that out to you, a little bit at a time. Can't show it all at once, and then I won't have anything. What else? What else? Are we are we drinking a toast? Uh-oh. Has this stream turned into a drinking game? Oh, that's not good. I mean, it is New Year's Eve, but come on, people. We have a standard to set here. Ah, oh my. Yep. Well, it's 27:28 after the hour. We're coming up on 30 minutes until midnight on the East Coast, and then it'll be the countdown there. And I'm gonna try to sync my my countdown with the real time that you're going to see it, but it's hard to do because I don't know exactly how long the lag is between the time that I do this and by the time that you see it. Actually, I can do this. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 7.5 seconds, because I've got it up on my iPad here. I just realized that. So okay, so about 7.5 seconds. I can cheat it a little bit. So 7.5. That's 14 plus 10. So that's 24 seconds. About 24 seconds before the hour, I'll have to crank my video up. I've got this all worked out here. 24 seconds before. Okay. So we'll do that. So it'll be 36 seconds. It'll be 59 and 36 seconds. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll see if we can sync up. Because sometimes people start counting in the chat, and they're way ahead of me because they're seeing real time. It gets so complicated sometimes. Let's see what we got here. Michael Tate asks, "Oh, hey Bob, since you had your pop-up signing last Sunday, does this mean you and Streamily have things sorted out behind the scenes now?" Well, that's a question to ask Streamily because, like I say, we're not sure exactly what happened with the Facebook dropout, chat dropout last time, but I think it's probably what I was saying earlier is a rate limiting thing where Facebook only allows a service like Restream to pull so many, a certain number of chat messages before it cuts it off. So, and I'm hoping, again, since everybody in the world is streaming tonight, I'm hoping that we don't cut out. If we do, we'll try to keep up. Emmy is actually monitoring both Facebook and YouTube, so Emmy will hopefully catch any pertinent questions and such, and funnel them to me. But so far, knock wood. That's me knocking wood. Bouncing the camera. Yes. So we'll see what happens. All right. So we've got both services are up right now. All right. What do we got? Yes. Yeah. Anthony has this. Says, "I personally remember that purse snatching blooper. That was hilarious. It was pretty funny. It's never a cop when you need one." Barney the purse snatcher. We don't have a lot of those things like that. You know, Barney being out of character or something. Oh, yeah. What else? What else? We've got, let's see. I'm going to do this. Let's see if I can find. Uh-huh. 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 Yes. Speaking of the ball drop. Speaking of the ball drop. Oh, no, wait a minute. There was this. uh, Here we go. So Brandon Smith says best moment of 2024 for Brandon Smith was getting to wiggle dolls all over the world with amazing people. Plus, waffles! Yes, waffles, ladies and gentlemen. The world's best waffles. This is, after all, a waffle cult, you know. In case you haven't figured that out yet, this is all just a waffle cult. It is. You know, you gotta watch who you associate with, because right now you are part of a waffle cult, huh? Brandon figures that out. And when Brandon says, when Brandon talks about wiggling dolls, he's talking about being a puppeteer. Brandon is a puppeteer on Sesame Street and elsewhere, and that's what he does. So it's doll wiggling, you know. and he's darn good at it. Do we have any of the other Purple Dino puppeteers with us? I don't know. What a rowdy bunch. Speaking of rowdy bunches, and speaking of waffle cults, let's talk about, you know, let me get this out of the way now. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is where you can get custom video shoutouts on cameo.com. Go to cameo.com/YesThatBobWest, and you can request a personalized custom video shoutout for yourself or someone else for any occasion. Pep talk, wedding, birthday, whatever, graduation. Live personal video chats. I've been doing a lot of those lately. It's great. I love it. I've been connecting one-to-one with lots of people. So bobwest.com/video chats. That's where you can get those. And that's been so much fun. Those go through Zoom. And then, of course, there's the Planet Bob shop where all these rowdy waffle cult members show up. Throwing waffles all over the place. Look out. Huh. Yeah. It's dangerous here. This is dangerous work. Waffles. They're throwing waffles at me. Oh, man. This is tough on my insurance rate. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Ugh, too funny. Yes, so that's where you can get the merch. And so, yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things. There's also, as a matter of fact, speaking of merch, you can look at this with me. Go to Planet Bob. When you're at the store, which is at bobwest.com/theshop, and you can leave out the hyphen if you want to. And this is where you can get Waffle Cult merchandise, the shirts and such. These have been selling like hot cakes. Or actually, you know, more like waffles. Selling like waffles. And we've got your size pretty much guaranteed. And so, yeah, so you can represent Planet Bob. And there's also this. These are merit stickers. You can put these wherever. These are vinyl, and so they're nice and sturdy. And you can offer these to someone who has done something good to reward them. And then there's these fun shoes. Planet Bob shoes. I put these on. I don't have them on right now, but I have a pair. And there are lots. This is one of the most fun things I've designed so far in terms of the merchandise. I love these things. And they're just for play. They're not really for going out and doing athletic things in. And so there's the green tongue or the black tongue with the stars. And so yeah, there's that. So, you know, go by the Planet Bob shop at bobwest.com/theshop and select your merchandise. Yes, indeed. And then we have folks like Folks like John Clapper, who is a new person here, I guess. Hi, John Clapper. How are you? John says, "Are you the actor who played Barney from Barney and Friends?" And I have to say, yes, I am, or I'm half of Barney. I was Barney's original voice from the very beginning, and the very low-speaking Barney, all the way through season 6 of PBS, when he sounded more like this. That's right. It's so good to see everybody. Are we having fun? Yes? Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Yes, everybody? Well, thanks for being here, everybody. We appreciate you. I'm having a great time. I love hanging out with my friends. Oh, I think, do we have some popcorn around here somewhere? Yes, I think so. It's maybe you have to pop it. Oh, okay, I'll do that. See ya. Bye. He makes an appearance. In and out. Little cameo appearance there. and Zeke says, let's see if I can find it. Yes, Zeke says, you still got it. I still got it after all these years. And this is because I never smoked and rarely drank. Rarely drank. You'd think I was drinking right now. I rarely drank. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Yes. I'm a professional voice actor, and I say words like dranked. It's true. And then there's Chandler Harrison. Hey, Chandler, how are you? Who says, have you met Brett Iwan, the voice of Mickey Mouse? Yes, I have. I've met Brett several times. He's awesome. He's so great. He's such a good guy. What a super talented, I mean, not just the voice of Mickey Mouse, but also an amazing illustrator and designer. He is an illustrator, artist, and he designs all kinds of things. Like, I mean, he's like a classic designer. He can do pretty much anything. He has designed, like interiors, and he does anything. I mean, there are, like, I think there's clothing that he's done for Disney and all kinds of prints, and but yeah, it's pretty awesome. Very, very talented guy, and a really nice guy too. So what else? Let's see. I need to catch up here. Yep. Well, Brandon too is ready for the countdown. We're not there yet. It's gonna be a while, a little bit, just a bit. Let's see. Lots of questions. And, oh, John, you're so nice. Look at this. John says, wow, this is like a dream come true for me on this New Year's Eve. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you found me, that you stumbled across me. I am not injured. It's okay. You can stumble across me anytime. So glad you're here. I'm glad everybody's here. This is great. Still 65 people in here, which is great for, a night when people are generally spending it out someplace or with their family or something. Yeah, not quite yet. Not quite yet, Blake. Hang on. Hold your horses. Mm-hmm. Water. Mm-hmm. So good. So good. Let's see here. What else? All sorts of good questions here. Adam asks, have you ever... whoops. I can't click there. I can click now. Adam asks, did Disney ever ask you to do a Disney character voice? I have not done that. I auditioned once for, let's see, to be a backup voice for... what was the character? I can't remember now, but it was a Disney character voice. A long time ago. It was like 12, 15 years ago or something. And didn't get the job, but that's okay. That would have been fun, though. That would have been fun. Let's see here. Day in the Park. And Brandon says, hey, Bob, Day in the Park with Barney is my favorite Barney live show. It's pretty darn good. It was pretty darn good. It's so sad that it's closed. But that's that's the way it goes. Nothing lasts forever, as they say. And Kyle says 136 days until my Disney cruise. Excellent. That sounds like a lot of fun. I have never done one of those. Let us know how that goes. We should get a report. Hmm. Um. We got. Let's see. I'm going to look for this one. Dylan asks, do you ever think there will be another Barney Live in New York like 1990? And I would say, you never know. I don't know. I mean, Mattel has, I'm sure, all kinds of plans for, they probably have plans for live shows at some point. I don't know if they'll be doing arena shows or something, but Barney Live in New York was it was a very special kind of thing because it was at Radio City Music Hall. And if you're going to do a live show, and you're going, it's pretty much a one-off thing. We did 11 or 12 performances, all sold out, which is awesome. But Radio City Music Hall is a big deal, and you got to basically put a lot of money into the production so that it looks good and it fills that grand stage. The scenery and lots of people in the cast and you want to make it worth the money, right? So you never know. Maybe they'll do that sometime. I don't know, but yeah, I would love to see that. I'm sure it would be the new Barney from Barney's World, and so that would be fun. I mean, they have a Barney's World Barney walk around suit. It's a full body puppet, as they say, and so that could happen. I don't know. And I'm thanking Matt Parrish for 150 stars. Awesome. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you. I really do. If you don't know how to send me stars, which is a little gift of support, Emmy can show you how to do that by putting up that link. And you can send me, as much or as little as you like, whatever you like. And it doesn't cost you much, but every little bit helps, as they say. What else here? What we got? Yeah. And, yeah. Is it Derry? Derry Fairburn? Barney from Our Childhood is back, so seeing a live show would be awesome. That would be fun. And I'm sure that at some point they'll probably do it. Especially if Barney's World goes well and, the ratings are good and they're able to sell merchandise. So yeah, I mean, that's always an important thing too. And Chloe says, stay gold, pony boy, stay gold. Absolutely. That's what I say. Thanks everybody for stars. And see, Emmy put that up on cue. Thank you, Emmy. Very responsive. See, you can click that link and it'll tell you how to donate stars to moi. and that will help keep me afloat here on your screen. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, I see. Oh, you were asking, let's see, Michael Tate says, gotcha, I was actually asking about the signing stuff where you and that shop that you use were working out some logistic stuff. You said Streamily, and I was thinking Restream. Aha! Yes, Restream is the multi-streaming service that I use. But, so yeah, the logistical thing, it seems to be better. It's basically if I have stock of photos to sign and I can get them out to you quickly, then that's that's the way things should work. So yeah, right now looks okay. I've got about I've got some photos that I need to replace that I've already sold out of. For example, the one that's like a Polaroid. You've seen that one, 8x10. And I think Grace was one who bought that one, and I need to get that to her as soon as I get a print. I will work on that this week. And I will be mailing. I've got everything packed up from the signing, the last signing, and I will be mailing that the day after tomorrow. Of course, the post office is closed tomorrow, so I'll be mailing that very soon, and hopefully it will get back to go over to Streamily by Friday or Monday, and then they will hopefully get it out on either Monday or Tuesday. I would imagine Wednesday at the latest. So by the end of next week, I think you should see all of your signed stuff that you bought, except for Grace's. So we're working on that. We'll get it to you. Get it to you as soon as we can. Who else here? What else? What else? Kyle says it's not that easy being green. It's true, and it's not that easy being magenta either. It isn't easy being purple. Well, actually, I have a lot of fun being purple. Oh, oh boy. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait for midnight. It's coming soon. Oh boy. Oh, Grace is here. Grace says, thanks, Bob. You are most welcome, Grace. Appreciate you. Grace is one of our regulars. Thank you. And Devin says, purple. It's a great word. Purple. Purple. Just silly. Just as silly as it could be. And me. All right. So, yes, Streamily is the shop one. Actually, it's confusing. Restream is the thing that where I send the stream to them and they send it to Facebook and YouTube. And Streamily is the one for the autographs, the shop. Yeah. And then there's my store on my website at bobwest.com/the shop. And that's where you can get the Waffle Cult stuff. So, yeah. So, yes. What else? Yes, anytime folks are concerned about their privacy, I totally respect if you kind of what we call munge, if you munge your name or change your name. I understand that because some folks, if, there's a thing about, there's some people who are a little bit, they're a little bit, afraid of, and understandably so, of being harassed by some people. And that happens online, unfortunately. So if you are getting harassed by someone and you want to change your name as you're, when you're here, then we absolutely approve. And we love you for coming back by, and I really appreciate you. So, what else here? Okay. Yes, I do talk to. I talk to various members of the cast. Do you still talk to the OG Barney and the Backyard Gangcast? Yes, as a matter of fact, David Voss and I are friends on the OG Barney Body. Are friends on Facebook, and I see him posting pretty much every day, and we go back and forth. Love that. Yes. So we're coming up. It's about 10 minutes till midnight, something like that. And John asks also who played the voices of Baby Bop and BJ. Baby Bop was played by Julie Johnson and BJ by Patty Wirtz, my two partners in crime, partners in vocal dino crime, to say. And yeah, so funny people. Brilliant, funny, great improv voice actors. And we had so much fun, and we probably had a little too much fun sometimes when we were shooting the show. We'd have every once in a while we'd hear from the out on the soundstage we'd hear voices. The director or the stage manager would have to rein us in a little bit. And Sean asks, have you seen Wicked movie yet? I have not. I keep seeing clips, and it looks pretty amazing. the way they shot it with the live singing and everything, and the incredible production design and all of that, it looks really great. And, John Chu is just a brilliant director, and he's one of those directors who he's of an age right now where he's got so much potential, to crank out so many movies over his career, that it's really exciting to have somebody like him who is, becoming prominent at his age, because we can get a lot of stuff out of him, and that's really great. I love that. Love, love, love. Yes, indeed. What else here? Ladies and gentlemen, my brother Paul. How are you, man? Happy New Year to you. In just a few minutes, not too many, so like about 8 or 7 minutes, I will be counting down soon. Good to see you, big bro. That's my brother Paul. That's Dr. Paul West to you. He is the doctor of the family. Yes. Paul, as Emmy says, Paul West is in the FB Chisholm. I'm making fun of your typo. See, I do that every once in a while. Everybody say hi, Paul West. Everybody say hi, Paul West, like Zeke is. Yeah, say hi to my brother. My big brother, Paul. Hi, Paul. Everybody say hi. What's up, dude? Making my brother famous here. Yep. Hi, Paul West. What's up, dude? Dude. Yes. Zeke says, hi, Dr. Paul West. Oh, awesome. Paul says, I'm good. I take it that should be an M. I'm good. Just got home from a gig. My brother is also known as Big Daddy Keys. He's a keyboard player. He has been a professional musician for much of his life, and got back from a Sweet and Sour. Was it Sweet and Sour duo, or was it the trio tonight? So you kind of got back a little bit early from that. So you didn't do the countdown on stage. So that's okay. That way people aren't, like totally drunk and throwing things at you by then. This is good. And my brother answers back, hi, everyone. Woohoo. Of course, he doesn't sound like that. He sounds a little different for me. So yes, indeed. And Derry says, hellos, Mr. Paul West. Yes. Yes. And it's like, hi, Paul West, hand pink waving. Somehow, the emoji did not quite come through. And we got the text. We got the description of it instead. I like that. Hand pink waving. Hey, everybody, hand pink waving to my brother Paul. Oh, it was the duo. Okay. So it was my brother Paul and my niece, Lindsay, Lindsay's doing much of the singing, and my brother playing. That's awesome. Yeah, no countdown for you. No countdown for you. So coming up in about about 5 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that. Yep, we're looking for it. We are looking for it. So people, if you're seeing your quotation, your comment with asterisks censoring out part of your words, it's because there's a censorship list that I have in place that will, blank out certain words. But for some reason, if the word is just part of another word that isn't a word that should be censored, they're censoring it anyway. So it looks funny on the screen. I see the whole word in my chat, but what comes up is pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but yeah. And Mark says, is your whole family? Hey, Mark. Mark says, speaking of puppeteers, is your whole family musically inclined? And I would say yes. Or some of us are more musically reclined. we take it easy. Or so chill. And And yeah, my dad, I have spoken about this before, but my dad was played the sax, and he, during World War II, played the saxophone as part of special services in the Army and entertained the troops. And he was part of big swing bands in, like, the Division Swing Band, like all these big bands. And so yeah, he played the sax for a long time, right up till very close to the time when he passed away. So that was just really awesome to see him play. And I have video of him playing one of his gigs not too many years ago. Yeah. We are musically reclined. We are indeed. So it is 8:50. So let's see, it's 11:57 p.m. About 2 minutes to go. So again, I have to look for at my time, 8:59. What was it? 8:59. 36. Oh man, I didn't do it properly. So it's 7 plus 7 is 14 plus, so it's 24, so it's 30. Yes, it is 36. Okay. So 8:59, 36 my time is when I will start the video, so that you will hopefully, it's like lining up, Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, at the start of The Wizard of Oz. You want to time it out just right. I've never done that. I've always wanted to do that, and I never have. I don't know, maybe my brother has. Yeah, close, Paul. Close. Mushrooms, that mushroom is close, but not quite. Almost time. All right, coming up in about a minute and a half. I'll be doing my thing here. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I did try to prep this time a little bit. Almost time. Almost. Not quite. Hang in there, folks. Don't quite, try not to get ahead of me. Well, Anthony says, well, hurry and start the count. Well, if I start the countdown now, it'll be too early. And, we can't do that. I want to make sure that it's as close to the real time as possible. So, patience. Patience, grasshopper. Hang in there. Paul says, math is hard. It is hard. It's so hard. Amen. Okay. Coming up in mere seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, pretty close. Coming pretty close here. It's so exciting. So 2025 coming up in just mere seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Less than a minute. And all I can say is 2025, looking forward to it. It's got to be better than 2024 for a lot of things. Had some great things happen, but 2025, we're looking forward to you. So, here we go, ladies and germs. Yes! Woohoo! I think I was within like a second or so. That was pretty good. Yay! Yes! Everybody! Little dance party. Come on. Yeah! Woo! So, this might be my new theme song. This might be my new theme song, ladies and gentlemen, because my usual theme song that I use at the Open is having a little bit of licensing problems. For some reason, they keep putting a copyright thing on me. So I'm testing out this song. I think I may use this one. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Everybody now. Everybody. Moving and grooving. Yes. Woohoo. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right. Hello, 2025. Yes, indeed. Let's change this overlay. I think we should do this now. We're going to do this instead. Much more festive. Yes. Happy 2025, everybody. Now we got the confetti going and we got the streamers. This is party time. That's right. Yes. New year, new theme. That's right. We're going to do that, I think. Woohoo! A cup of coffee. Hey, good to see you. A new year, new theme song. Yep, that's pretty much going to have to happen because... So as I was saying, there's a thing with Premium Beat, the company that, the stock music company that I have used, one of many, they have new software apparently that is checking for copyright violations or copyright usage and all that stuff. And for some reason, they now slap me with a copyright claim every time I put one of my streams up, like this one. Even though I put my license number, the special code, into the description as I'm supposed to, they still do that. So I am, they slap that on me and I have to deal with the appeal process. It doesn't take all that long because now I have all the information ready to copy and paste to send it to them. But so it's just too much trouble to take care of. And it's, I also don't want to reward bad behavior, So I'm probably going to get rid of that and do something new. So we'll see. I will try to maybe do some new graphics as well for the new year, and we will, we'll have something a little bit new. I like that song, the new song that we got. So I'll have to think of something new here. Yeah, a little bit of rebranding, purely Planet Bob. Get my big ugly mug out of there. So what's everybody doing? Tell me about New Year's resolutions. We've talked about how, what was a great thing that happened to you in 2024. Tell me about your New Year's resolution or resolutions. What are you looking forward to doing or accomplishing in 2025? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Uh-oh. Emmy says, he has an overlay for everything. Pro streamers aren't this prepared. Oh, I don't know about that. There's some of them who have some pretty big, streaming overlay packages and stuff that they put together. Or they just subscribe to a service that, has a complete package. I have looked at those. And, none of them has the right vibe for me. It doesn't have my branding. It doesn't have my, my colors and stuff. And it's either like, World of Warcraft. Everything is just themed that way. It's very heavy and very warlike. Or it's like, what else is there? I mean, any of the popular games, there's a Sonic one or there's a whatever. And those are mostly for people who, stream gaming while they're playing games and stuff. So since I don't do that, it's not really appropriate, but okay. So Mark says, I resolved to make more waffles and finish some more personal projects. This is good. Waffles are a good personal project, right? Waffles are a good personal project. They are. And also, yes. What else? Okay. Anthony says, I resolved to keep waking up in a timely manner at precisely 5 a.m. Good for you. I could never wake up that early unless I have to take an early flight. I'm not a morning person. Yes. Let's see here. Here's an interesting one. I hope to adopt a new cat. That'd be great, Kyle. That'd be great. Great. Getting a new pet, a new friend, a new furry friend or a furry fur baby, a new furry family member. This would be good. Do. Yes. And we do. Jalen says to hopefully to do better. Do better. Yes, I like to do better. It's hopefully that's what we're all do. We will all work on doing better this coming year. I need to think about that myself. Doing everything just a little bit better. Brandon asks, you wish for making waffles? Yes, I believe so. I personally just, I'm lazy. I do toaster waffles, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I put a little butter on it, little Mrs. Butterworth's. I'm still using Mrs. Butterworth's since I was a kid. I love that stuff. It's so good. It's probably got ridiculous, artificial flavors in it that are so bad for me, but I still like it. I still like it. Emmy's got to go to get my work published. This sounds great. Go for it. I say yes. Do that thing. Boy, yeah, that's something that's on my to-do list too. I don't know if I could get that done in this coming year. I need to set a deadline for getting something published. That's a good point. Thanks for the thought. Because, getting something published sooner rather than later would be good. I've been putting things off. If I have to self-publish, I will do that. But it could happen. What else here? Anthony says, I also resolved to keep watching Barney and being a fan more often. Oh, you're just saying that. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Let's see here. Yay! Michael Tate says, oh, Carson's here. Hey, Carson. Good to see you. Carson says, Happy New Year, my purple fellow. Wahoo! Wahoo! Happy New Year, everybody. Yay! Hoy! What else? Uh-oh, I got the dog downstairs barking. Duncan says, my New Year's resolution is to be nice to people. That's a good one. I like that. That's awesome. Yes. And Tori Benson says, my New Year's resolution is to be strong, smarter, stronger, and kinder every day. This is great. That's good. Those are three good things. Three good things. What else here? More resolutions. More resolutions. Ba-da-bum-bum. Hey. Yay. Well, here's something from Ronald. Ronald says, hey, Ronald, I now love the new Barney as much as I love the classic Barney. That's great. Everybody's got their Barney, It's like Steve Burns said at the end of the Peacock documentary, said, who's your Barney? Everybody's got their Barney. And it's like somebody said that about Star Trek. It's like Star Trek, Star Wars, the fandoms kind of, there's a big war over what's good or what's bad and everything. But as somebody has said, everybody's got their Trek. There's a Trek for everybody, and it's all valid. If you like one over the other, then that's cool. If you like both of them, that's cool too. That's awesome. So yeah. So yes. What else? See here. Oh, I like this. This isn't a resolution, but I'm going to watch all of my home videos in order by date. That sounds good. You're going to be binging Barney. It's awesome. What else? See. Here's another good one. Dylan says, my New Year's resolution is to get better grades. Good on you. Keep working on it. Yes. You have to figure out what the way you work is what way, how working, let's see, how you work best. That's the thing is everybody studies in a different way and learns in a different way. Some people learn, more in the classroom. Some people learn more, um, reading at home. Some people learn visually. Some people learn more, through reading or, verbally, that sort of thing. So figuring out how you learn best is a good thing. And developing study habits and that sort of thing. I did not develop the greatest study habits when I was in school. You know, uh, I really went, when I went to class, I would just absorb everything like a sponge. Everything I heard, it just stuck. When I was at home, I had a difficult time uh, sitting down and reading chapters and that sort of thing. And that could have been an ADHD thing. I don't know. Who knows? But I got pretty good grades. I graduated pretty good, pretty high in my class. So I think the thing is to learn how you learn best. That's really important. And I think the thing about school is that one of the best things about school is that you learn how to learn. That's really important. So that after you get out of school, you know how best to learn other things that you're not taught in school. Because we all have to keep learning, right? All the way through life. All the way through life. And Chloe says, I hope you have a wonderful 2025. You too. Have a great one. Have a fantastic, happy, healthy, and prosperous and productive 2025 to you. And same to you, Chandler. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. What else here? Yes. And Zeke says, doing schoolwork is difficult at times, but you can do it. It's right. You can do it. Keep it up. And if you study best, or sometimes you study best with friends, that's another thing. Or if you study best with a member of your family, that can be good. Sometimes if you're with someone, it helps you concentrate on the subject. Sometimes if you're with someone, depending on who you are and how your attention works, studying with someone could be distracting. So you have to figure out which is best for you. Is it by yourself? Is it in a group? That sort of thing. Some people really like working in study groups, and I have really liked that myself when I was at school. And collaborating and bouncing ideas off of each other, so yeah. So yeah. What else? Uh-huh. And yes. There we go. Are we catching up here? And we got, and I don't know if I put this up yet. Michael says, I'm back. I stepped away for a moment to see the ball drop, but I did see a bit of your countdown bit. Thank you very much. Glad you're back. Yay. Glad you're back. So thanks everybody for coming. I think I've pretty much got everything that I can do out of the way. I mean, we could stay here and we could talk all night. Well, I couldn't, because I'd probably fall asleep in the middle of it. But that's okay. I mean, if you need the rest, sometimes you just have to fall asleep. And, oh, hello, Brian. Hello, Brian. Oh, hey, how are you? Brian, fabulous handler from the Nostalgicon. Thank you so much for dropping in. It's good to see you. Excellent to see you. We've got all kinds of folks here. So we had, do we have David here? Did David drop by? I haven't seen it, David. Do you have David in the chat? I don't know. There was somebody I just ran into yesterday who helped me out with something, and just wanted to see if David was in the chat. David's not showing up in the chat, but could be lurking. David could be lurking. So if you're here, David, thank you for your help yesterday. Thank you for sneaking me in for an appointment. That was awesome. Thank you so much. The helpers. Look for the helpers, as they say. And Christopher says, Bob, I hope you have a wonderful, safe, and healthy new year. Same to you, Christopher. Absolutely. Absolutely. Chandler is asking, when is the next live stream? And the answer to that is, I'm not sure. I've been so busy that I don't think I've scheduled anything. So we'll see. I'll have to work it out with Emmy and with and maybe with Mark if Mark is available as well, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure out when that's going to be. I probably shouldn't commit to anything, but I'm guessing probably around the 12th. Probably not this coming weekend, but I would think maybe Sunday the 12th. That seems like a reasonable time if my mods, one or more of my mods, are available, and we will do that. Uh-huh. And Zeke is saying 44 minutes until 2025 here, so Zeke is in the Central Time Zone. And almost Happy New Year to you. Happy almost New Year. Yes. I wanted to put up this comment from Emmy, who says, I go to a writers group where we literally all body double together. Great for the ADHD folks like me. And that's, writers groups are great. I used to go, I am so old that I used to hang out on AOL when it was actually really cool. That's how old I am. When it was actually cool. Was in a couple of different writing groups. I was in a fiction writing group and I was in a poetry writing group. And I think I mentioned this before. In the poetry writing group, one time, services like AOL used to pay celebrities to stop by and just drop into chat rooms. And there was one time when oh my goodness, I'm trying to think of the poet. Her name is escaping me right now. But stopped by to say hello and to encourage us to keep on working on our poetry, and it was amazing. It was really awesome. So yeah, I mean, if you can go to a writers group, not necessarily needing a celebrity writer to stop in. It was Maya Angelou. She stopped in. Yes, Jinx. There you are. Emmy got to it just like half a second after I said it. Almost. Jinx. Now you owe me a Coke. We each owe each other a Coke now. We got to send Cokes. How do you send a Coke? Long distance. What's the best way? I could call Uber Eats or something, but I think the drive from here to Australia would be a little damp. Just a bit. It was Maya. See? There's Emmy, the other half of my brain. There it is. And look, more Happy New Year's coming in. Hey, thank you. You're so awesome. Look at this. And one from Adam. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. And we're saying, let's see. And Blue the Fortune says, I'm hoping there will be more streams that have behind-the-scenes footage of Barney and Barney Media for 2025. We will have some behind the scenes, definitely. I will be doing that because I still have some left. There's got to be like a website where you can just like send somebody a soda. Sendasoda.com or something. There's a domain for everything, right? So it's probably that. And we have Pasquale getting a shout out. Pasquale's back there. You can see back there. There he is right there. It's Pasquale. Thank you very much. Oh, that tickles. And then there's Jasper. Happy New Year, everybody. Back there in the in the bleachers. All right. Well, so we have to go, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you so much for celebrating New Year's Eve and the countdown with me. And I'm going to leave you so that you can get back to the countdown in your own time zone, if you're not on the East Coast, and that you can continue just having fun. So thanks so much. I appreciate you so much. As do I. And I need one more group hug before we go. What do you say? Yes? All right, hang on. Let's see. We're going to do this, first of all. And now we're going to do this. Here comes the group hug. Ready? Here we go. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, I'm almost out of breath now. Thank you, everybody. Oh, that was great. You're all such great huggers, even after all these years. Okay, here's a big screen grab for me to do so that I can put this in my thumbnail for YouTube. Hi.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Enjoyed it. And I will see you hopefully on the 12th. I don't know if Emmy's going to be available or anybody. I haven't seen the response on that. No pressure. We might see you on the 12th. We might see you on another day. But thanks everybody for coming to see us. Thanks for hanging out with us. Happy New Year to everybody. Have a great one. And we will talk to you soon. Okay,